Hey, how's it going, everybody? Jugs here. Today I'm going to be starting a new character for a Let's Play series. This is Jugadin, the Draenei Paladin. I'm playing a Paladin because Paladin was my first tune in WoW. I have been playing my Blood Elf Paladin since the sort of end of Classic, or Vanilla WoW. And
safe journey.
I play him to this day on retail. I haven't touched retail in a little bit, but that's a whole other story. So yeah, today I'm going to be starting this Let's Play series. It's going to hopefully get to 70. It's going to take a long time, lots of episodes, but looking forward to doing this. So let's get started here.
May the light embrace you.
Never mind my injuries, brother. It's a miracle that any of us are alive. It didn't look like you'd pull through. You've been in suspension for weeks. Something happened and the Exodar crashed. Many have died. But I'm relieved that you are alive, Jugadin. With you leading our efforts, I'm sure we'll get to safety soon. Proenitus asked me to send you to him when you awoke. He's just waiting for you at the bottom of the hill.
May your days be long and your hardships few.
So it looks like I almost didn't make it out of the crash. Draenei are cool because they're a race unlike many, at least in vanilla. Kind of this. I don't think a lot of people knew about.
Blessings upon you.
Are kind of from space too. They're from a different planet, but with Draenei, they have very alien-like features about them, so they're a very interesting race. I was actually quite surprised when they were introduced, because they look nothing like anything else in WoW, which I thought was really cool. Jugadin, by my eternal soul, it is good to see you. I don't know why the Exodar crashed. Only those of us that were in this part of the ship remain. There's not much time if we're to save everyone that we can.
Do not lose faith.
Our immediate concern is the depleted state of our healing crystals. We must replenish them quickly. Unfortunately, the only way to do this at this point is to extract the blood from local veil moths. Their blood will make for a suitable substitute. The moths can be found in many places around the veil, but they are mostly concentrated in the northwest. Alright, so we gotta go kill some
Remember
moths.
the lessons of the past.
Alright, got a couple more quests in here. As you can see, I'm running Questy. It's a quest helper. Because if anyone's played Classic WoW, they don't really hold your hand. They don't really show you where quest objectives are and all that. So I think there might be a bug going on here, because you can see there's no quest there. I feel like maybe this is a bug too, or it's outside here. Yeah, sometimes that happens with Questy. I could probably do a reload UI here. Might fix it up. Yeah. No, still there. Weird little bug. I can't remember in what expansion. Here's a quest here. I don't remember what expansion made it questing a lot easier, like quest markers and stuff. Not sure what expansion.
May the light embrace you.
The irradiated power cores from the Exodar have been wreaking havoc on the environment here. The most obvious effect has been the appearance of the strange creatures that seem to have sprung up near them. There may be something we can do to help them, but now their sheer numbers are becoming too much for us to handle. I'd like you to go out and cull their numbers somewhat, and perhaps I'll have another idea after giving it some thought. So gotta go kill these little mutated slugs. Kind of creepy looking. Alright, so we gotta kill moths and those things. I'm gonna kind of mess around here. I have to disable an add-on. Sorry, guys. Bartender's nice. I'll probably get it all fixed up for later episodes, but for now I'm not gonna play around with it too much. 2 bag apps here. We get Bagnon's really nice. It condenses all my bags into one. I only have 1 bag right now, but it's really nice. You don't have to have all these bags open at once. And yeah, that's really it. Vendor price is really nice because there weren't any like sell values on items on like a tooltip. So now it's like, when I have to pick between 2 items from a quest that wouldn't be helpful for me to wear or wield, it'll show you what will sell for more, which is really, really nice. So I want to keep that on, obviously. Atlas Loot is a nice little tool. Let me see if I can grab it really quick. There's a lot of buttons up here. Alright, so right here, this is Atlas Loot. I think I'm good with all that stuff. Looks good. Yeah, so this is Atlas Loot. This is a really nice tool. I remember using it back in the day, so to speak, and just seeing what kind of stuff I could wear in the future. Like this is from the Slave Pens, which is a Burning Crusade dungeon. And you know, it breaks down every boss here and their loot tables, which is really nice. I would highly recommend this, especially when you're trying to, you know, chase certain items and certain stats. It's just a really, really helpful item. Can't recommend it enough. Okay, so it didn't look like my one add-on. Oh, I didn't save it. Bag Brother and Bartender. Reload. Okay. I didn't reload my UI. Alright, so I usually throw that off. So here's my Seal of Righteousness. I'm familiar with this. Grants each melee attack an additional 6 holy damage. That's great. There's my heal. I need to do a couple more little things here. Thank you for your patience. Okay, I'm gonna put my heal up there, and this is another heal. This is a racial for Draenei's. Heals the target of 50 damage. Heals the target of 50 damage over 15 seconds. That's an interesting like way to say that. Usually it would be heals the target for 50 damage, but interesting. All right, let's go ahead and start killing some stuff. I hope I have auto loot on here. Yeah, tick that off. Got my action bars. I'm gonna put this over here. Everything else looks good. So not only am I sort of playing a paladin for the sake of, you know, kind of reliving the memory of leveling a paladin and stuff, I'm also quite fond of how paladins get free mounts, because mounts can be pretty expensive. So that's something that was pretty nice, and it made me want to play paladin even more. Because as long as I've been playing classic, I have never even gotten a mount yet. Because number one, I haven't got to the level, and number two, it's just been so expensive. And in classic, you're constantly buying spells, you're buying items, and everything's expensive, and money is hard to find. It's hard to come by. But of course, you can always try to play the auction house and make a lot of money if you're selling like profession items. So I gotta stop popping this every time I go into combat, or I'm gonna be running through mana. I find it interesting how, like, mana intensive every class used to be, and now most classes don't even have mana. Like modern day paladins. Oh, nice sting. Level 2. Modern day paladins, ret paladins at least, is what I've played. They have just holy power, and you basically generate holy power to spend it, and rinse and repeat. That's sort of the. I guess it's similar to mana because it is a resource. I guess it's kind of arbitrary, but I think they tried to nail the class fantasy by introducing all these different resource systems. Like, I'm pretty sure arcane mages have arcane power instead of mana. But if you ask me, I like just mana. Mana's awesome. I love when all classes used mana, except for warriors and stuff, but that was awesome. So I'm playing on the realm Grobulus. It's a RP PvP realm based on the West Coast. I'm actually East Coast, but I chose this server because I've heard the community is still very strong. And I'm excited to sort of be on an RP server. I don't really RP, but it's cool to see that. I think it adds the immersion when you see people RPing. I just can't believe how much of this is dungeon spam here. Let's see if I can disable that, because I'm not looking for a dungeon right now. Yeah, I guess everyone just... I think that's like the fastest way to level. Global channels... There we go. Or no, I did that, I think. Okay. World defense. I don't really care about world defense, I care about local defense. Yeah, because since I'm on a PvP server, if I'm not in a... if I'm not in Alliance territory, I can die. By the Horde's hand. Yeah, all that moving text was very distracting. It looks like everyone's looking for... Looks like all like TBC dungeons. I have a long way to get there. And I could have boosted... I could have got the boost with the... I guess like the collector's edition. Or the deluxe edition, the digital deluxe edition. But I don't know. I like just leveling. I think that's my favorite part of WoW. It always has been. Like raiding is fun. Like mythic dungeons, it's fun stuff. But my favorite part is just leveling. I think there's a bit of a therapy in it for me, at least. I know a lot of people don't really like the leveling process, but I don't know. I think it's really relaxing. It's really relaxing, and reading through all the quests and getting engaged in the lore, I think is really
May the
really
light
special.
embrace you.
Replenishing the healing crystals. Jugadin, have you harvested the necessary moth blood for the healing crystals yet? With survivors scattered all over the Vale, time is of the essence. Regrettable that those creatures had to die so that we might live. Indiscriminate killing is not the Draenei way. However, the blood you gathered will replenish our healing crystals so their deaths will not be in vain. Alright, nice little belt here. Now that you've gathered all that I need, or all that we need to replenish our healing crystals, I need you to deliver the vials to Zaldun, our priest. You'll find him tending to our wounded inside the central chamber of the ship.
Blessings upon your family.
Alright, I'm gonna go turn this quest in. I feel like the Draenei are very similar to Tauren, like their culture and their belief systems.
Krona kai Christor.
You're finished. That's good news. Hopefully we can find a way to avoid killing of these avoid the killing of these mutated beasts in the future. I believe I have formed a plan that might give us an alternative solution to this problem, but I will need your help. The nearby lake has been contaminated by one of the ship's power crystals. Many of the plants and animals of Amon Vale have been mutated because of this. I have a theory... She doesn't sound good. I have a theory on how to heal the lake, but I must have samples from the mutated lashers for analysis. They can be found to the west in the Amon fields. Will you help me, Paladin?
Seek the path of the light.
May the light embrace you.
The Amon fields to the west are the primary breeding ground of the local lasher population. With the corruption of the water table from the nearby lake, botanist Terex is worried about the lashers, and they will not be able to repopulate themselves once we've cleansed the lake. Go to Amon fields and pick some of the corrupted flowers for me so that I might take a look at them and see what can be done. You should be able to identify them by their uncharacteristic red petals.
Remain vigilant.
Okay, let's go see if I can learn some spells here. I don't know when I get my judgment, but as far as I remember, judgment works a little bit different than it does now. I'm gonna talk to the paladin trainer here.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
Arlan. I'm heartened by your initiative to speak with me. In the past, I was responsible for the training of young paladins as they entered our order. This is a duty and a privilege that I humbly take up once more. Your name has been mentioned as one who seeks to do good in the name of the light. It would be my honor to guide you in your first steps as a paladin.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
So we got Devotion Aura, okay. Gives 55 additional armor to party members within 30 yards. Players may only have one aura on them per paladin at any time. Alright, cool. I like that sound.
Good health, long life.
Listen to this. I like that.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
Hello, Paladin. What have you there? Is it for me? Good work. This will do nicely to replenish our depleted healing crystals. But now that you're here, I think I have another use for you, if you're willing. The healing crystals are replenished, but that is not the only way that we can help. Oh, he's going to run out of range. Get back here, Zeldin. All Draenei can tap the gift of the Naru to heal. You must use this ability to heal one of the crash survivors. You'll find most of the survivors in the areas to the west and the northwest, but the crash scattered us all over the Vale. The survivors have suffered from exposure to the irradiated...
Remember the
radiated-
lessons of
oh
the
my gosh.
past.
Come on, get back
Each
here.
day is a blessing.
Irradiated power crystals, so you should be able to find them by the red glow.
Be well.
Guy likes to walk and talk. Alright, there's a lot of quests here. Usually there's not this many quests in a beginning area. Oh, I'm being duped by this questy. I might have to update it or something. I was playing my druid earlier this morning, and it was doing the same thing. So I think I might have to upgrade it. Or update it, I should say. Alright, let's see if we... Yeah, these quests...
One wishes to you.
I'm not being fooled by these ones. Spare parts. We managed to recover a damaged holographic emitter from the crash. If we repair it, we will have a chance to find other survivors outside of Amon Vale. There were devices from the ship that could be salvaged for spare parts in the area, but the local Alkin carried them off before we could get to them. Jugadin, you must go forth to Nestlewood Thicket and Hills to find the spare parts. Oh, nice. Check these out.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
Speaking of which, I need to look at some of the stuff that I got. Wait a second. I think I might have picked up the wrong armor because I was just playing my my druid. Oops. So that's good. That's good. That won't happen again.
Open your heart to the light.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
Zana needs our help to salvage parts from the Exodar. Terex prepared an inoculum that can be given to the Nestlewood Alkin that live there in the area of a lot of the salvage. Just get close to the unaffected ones and use the crystal on them. Unfortunately, you'll have to kill the others. You'll find the Nestlewood, or the Alkin at Nestlewood Thicket and Nestlewood Hills to the southeast. Some potions here.
Remember the lessons of the past.
Also have to think about what professions I want to go. I think I'm going to go mining and jewel crafting. Just seems like a good combination. I'm going to go do this other stuff first because it's lower level. Another thing about Questy that's nice, it shows you, like, I guess the recommended level. Yeah, it seems that jewel crafting would be really beneficial because I know in TBC there's so many, in a lot of armor, there's so many sockets for gems. So I want to prepare for that, and I wonder what kind of use it has early on. I guess I can make like necklaces and rings, which is really nice because those are sometimes really hard to come by. Oh, dang. Level 3. We're moving right along here. Yeah, I think this starting zone is so awesome. Like I said before, it's unlike anything we've seen prior to this expansion. And I think that's another reason why TBC is known as one of the best, well, it was the first expansion, but one of the best expansions, because it opened up a whole new realm within WoW. Like, Outlands is so different than anything you'll find on Azeroth. So I gotta go pick these things up as well. Alright, I don't really want to pull multiple things because I don't really have a lot of spells right now. These guys are pretty easy. Ooh, shield. I'm using a two-hander though. Oh, I got chainmail pants. I gotta start looking out for mail because I think I'm still like subconsciously thinking I wear leather. Alright, so I just need 2 more of these guys. I need 7 more lasher samples. Seems like they drop off of every lasher. Sometimes things just don't drop. The drop rate can really suck sometimes. But this one looks pretty good. You know, I was making my paladin, I was like trying to figure out what race I wanted to go. I was thinking human, but I'm a human, so it seems like that's sort of a boring choice. And dwarves are cool too, but I guess I wanted to take advantage of TBC coming out, and I wanted to. I think paladins are great, or I think Draenei's are great, so I think it's gonna be fun. And I think their armor will look really cool in them too. I kind of like Tauren paladins. I think in Cataclysm, I think they finally were able to become paladins. And sometimes I want to like race change my blood elf to a Tauren, but I don't want to sort of, since my blood elf paladin is my original character, I don't really want to change him. I'd feel kind of guilty. I think next month phase 2 of TBC comes out. So, I mean, it doesn't really make a difference in my experience because still have a long ways to go to get to that content. But I have a goal because the character I'm running is my druid, and I'm really trying to push myself to get to at least TBC content by that time. I don't know if it's going to happen. I think leveling feels a bit faster than it did back in Classic when that came out 2 years ago. I think it's 2 years now. I think it came back in 2019 it came out.
Inventory is full. I can't carry anymore.
I don't need those. Yeah, I remember when they announced Classic, it was such like a... It was an amazing moment. I never thought they'd do it. Especially after when they said, you think you do, but you don't. And then they came out with it like a couple years later. As I understand, I don't think that gentleman is with Blizzard anymore. I think he just recently stepped down. J. Allen Brack. There's a lot of moves happening right now in Blizzard. I think I'm all about it. I think the WoW team needs to sort of I don't know, realize itself again and start to like slow things down, get some new blood and new ideas. That's just my opinion. All right, so that's done. We need to save a Draenei survivor with our healing spell. Oh, I think that's one over here. Yep. Yeah, I think this might be good for WoW because it's been getting, for me at least, and I think a lot of people, it's... Oh, that's... I need to use this. It seems like retail seems like a lot of work, like a lot of busy work, and sometimes I can't enjoy it because I feel like it's just a job in a way because, you know, you do the same thing every day, more or less, just like a real job, and you kind of want to push through it to see progress, and you just rinse and repeat, and it doesn't feel necessarily that great. So I think that WoW should sort of...
The Naru have not forgotten us.
I think they are. They're trying to fix some of those issues that have plagued them over the last couple years. Hello, Paladin. Do you have those flowers? These look like fine specimens. Thank you for performing the field work. Once I can find time to analyze them, I should be able to tell what it will take to restore the fields.
May your days be long and your
Greetings,
hardships
friend.
few.
I'll need all the samples in good condition if we're going to have a chance at cleansing the lake. We don't have much time. These will do. Thank you, Paladin. While you were out, I managed to gather some equipment together to make an analysis of the samples. This should only take a moment. Thank goodness. I think it'll work. I have an agent for you to spread at the Silverline Lake to the south. It will neutralize the effects of the irradiated ship's power crystal that fell there. Swim out and scatter the neutralizing agent near it. Don't worry, you won't be exposed long enough. Well, that's good.
Blessings upon your family.
Yeah, I like playing the Draenei, like I was saying before, but like Tauren. I always feel like they're very nice people, you know. And I like that. And I like surrounding myself with that. Zaldun.
Open your heart to the light.
Right, don't run away from me this time. The light be praised. You've done what only a true hero could have done, Jugadin. The Draenei you saved owes their continued life to your selflessness. I can't read today, by the way. Please take this supply pouch. You look like you could use it more than I. Awesome.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
I think I can probably get new spells here. Let me put that bag here. Yeah, because I'm running out of space, so that's going to be super beneficial. Alright, let me...
Warm wishes to you.
Oh, here we go. Blessing of Might. Places a blessing on the friendly unit, increasing attack power by 20 for 10 minutes. Wow. That's awesome. I think this hasn't been a spell for a while now in retail. They like change their blessings all the time, I felt like, throughout the expansions. Ooh, I just have enough money. Judgment. Here we go. Unleashes the energy of a seal spell upon an enemy. Refer to individual seals. Okay, so let's see. Let's learn that.
Favor the road traveled by few.
Let us put that on my hotbar. Alright, so let's see here. We need to... Okay, unleashing the seal's energy will cause 20 holy damage to an enemy. That's really nice. So, I'm going to be doing way more damage than I have been. Seal of Righteousness. Okay. I don't think this is actually... Yeah, that's definitely not a quest. Alright, let's head over here. There's a quest there. But I don't think... I think I'm going to have some questing to do over there. Yeah, because it doesn't seem like they reworked the Draenei starting experience from, like, when Cataclysm changed a lot of starting experiences. This didn't change at all. So I'm familiar with some of these. So I hope the levels, and I hope nothing's too loud in the mix. I'm gonna find out once I watch this video. But as you can probably hear, I don't have the soundtrack of the game playing, and I'm doing this sort of on purpose because I think the music can be a little like overwhelming sometimes, and I made sure the ambience was really kicked up, to sort of, I think it might just immerse us more in this. Wait, hold on. We gotta find the ones that aren't red, I think. Oh, there's one. Okay, yeah, like, I just want this... Alright, let's try this out. Ooh, nice. And I'll pop that again so I get my additional damage. But I think this way it immerses us more in the adventure. But we'll see. Maybe that'll change. I would certainly love the feedback as well. What do you guys like? That's really strong. I like that a lot. killing is not the Draenei way. We do what we have to. Cool. So I have to collect these little the spare parts, emitter spare parts. So let's keep an eye out for those as well. Is that one? No, it's not one. Probably gonna have to journey deeper into the hills here. Is he gonna pull? Nope. Oh, nope, I don't want to hit him. I don't want to hit him. Damn it. I think it's too late. Well, that sucked. That was my bad. Yeah, these guys don't really have huge aggro range, which is pretty great. Not gonna hurt you.
I need to get closer.
Yeah, it feels like Paladin does way more damage than my Druid did at the beginning. Oh, I did it again. Dang it, why am I doing this? Yeah, I feel like Paladin's really way much stronger than my Druid. And the best part about Paladin is they can heal as well, just like a Druid, but it seems like they're able to output more damage and heal themselves really well. Okay, I'm not going to attack this guy. All I'm going to do is inoculate him. Cool.
It's too far away.
I'm not seeing any of these spare parts. Maybe it's like over through that. I think there's a cave up there. Maybe we have to go through the cave. Maybe someone's been here recently and looted them all.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Did I just do it again? I just did it again. What is going on with me? It's alright. There's plenty more, and I still haven't found any of the spare parts yet. So. I think I might go through this cave. I feel like there's gonna be more stuff on the other side. Oop. There we go. So we're working on a full set of mail gear here. I probably would have had enough if I stopped getting leather at the beginning of the video. Alright, let's see what we can see. Still not seeing any of these emitter parts. Oh, there's one. There it is. Alright, let's go through here. There's another one over there. These are some big chickens. Yeah, I never really was a huge fan. I was never really a huge fan of this Druid form. Because, like, if you wanted to do casting DPS, you had no choice but to be one of these guys. And I just never was a fan of them. They're kind of goofy. Can't take them seriously. I think their new models look a bit better now in modern WoW. But still not a huge fan of them. There is a glyph that you can use to change your appearance of your boomkin form. So I can appreciate that, but still, I wish there was a glyph that you could just like completely remove changing forms. But I guess that's the point, because it's like they're shapeshifters. Alright, let's get one more of these guys. I would have been done this quest long ago if I hadn't been an idiot. I think I'm gonna have to kill him to get this.
I can't cast that yet.
Nope. Like looting it. There we go. Loot this. Alright. So we need 2 more of these. There's one over there, and there's actually one right there. So let's go over here. kind of weave my way through here.
It's too far away.
Very nice. Let's grab that one right by the cave entrance. Or the cave exit, I should say. I'm gonna go turn these quests in. We got a pretty nice amount of quests to turn in. I don't think it's gonna bring us quite to 5 yet. But we're getting there. So I'm definitely going to be playing... I'm going to probably be speccing into Retribution, because it just seems like I've always played Ret. I don't really tank a whole lot. I actually... I had to tank for my raid group a couple nights. But other than that, I generally don't really like to tank. It's very stressful. And I like healing, but I'm definitely not going to go healing, because this being a leveling series, I don't think I'm doing a whole lot of dungeons. I only kind of want to run a dungeon once. I don't want to spam dungeons. I definitely don't want to do that. But for the purposes of this Let's Play, I want to be a Retribution Paladin, so I can, you know, competently kill things and make my way through quests, and not have to give up damage for, you know, healing and sustainability. It's nice to be sustainable, but I also still do have healing spells. So I think I'm going to be okay. So I'm going to be going Ret. And maybe down the line I'll change when I'm a big time raider. Which
The Legion's end
we will
draws
see if that
near.
ever happens. The more we can do to clear this up, the faster Zana can get back to work. With many of the Alkin now inoculated, we can focus on getting out of here and not having to worry about wiping out the Alkin population in the area. It's probably a good thing. Here, choose from these. I'm gonna take this because I got plenty of defense. I got plenty of armor from my gear. I always could do more damage. The missing scout. We now have several separate confirmations of unusual activity up on Shadow Ridge. This is disturbing. We thought that the scouting missions already undertaken had been thorough. One of my scouts hasn't reported back yet. Paladin, I need you to head southwest to the other side of Silverline Lake and find Tolan and see what has delayed him.
Remain vigilant.
So some sketchy stuff going on.
Greetings, friend.
Let me take a look at those. Yes, I think that these will do nicely. Good job, Jugadin. The emitter is rather complex, so it may take some time to finish the repairs. I'll let you know when it's ready. Ooh, nice pants.
Dionysaka.
Let me go sell some stuff off. I'm kinda
Welcome.
getting overloaded
Browse
here,
at your leisure.
even with 2 bags. Alright, junk. I don't really need that. I'm gonna keep my water. I'm actually gonna grab some more water while I'm here, just in case, because I think I'm gonna run into some mana issues soon once I start getting more spells. Even just rotating between these uses a pretty decent amount of mana. When I start to rank up these spells too, gotta be careful. Sell. Definitely keep my healing potion. I'm gonna move that down here for now. Take that off. Keep that shield, because I might be getting a one-hander eventually. It's always nice to level the shield just because the survivability is way better. And I got new boots, right? Yep. So get rid of those. Feather from the Alkins. Get rid of that. Yeah, I don't need this. It's nice. Well, I guess it's technically a potion. Yeah. A pretty weak potion, but it's something. And I don't think it shares the same cooldown, so if I'm in a bad situation where I don't even have time to heal, I can just pop 2 of these. This looks like Briarthorn. I was just picking herbs with my druid today. And this is Earthroot, I think. And definitely want to use these. So I'm going to pop that when I get to a combat situation.
Dionysaka.
Okay. I haven't leveled yet, so I haven't got any new spells to learn. This is not a quest. That is definitely a quest. Yeah, I think the Draenei look pretty cool. I like their big hooves. They're a lot like the Tauren. They almost sort of had the same structure as the Tauren. They probably used a lot of the same, I guess, like skeletal assets.
Good fortune.
Healing the lake. From what you described, the neutralizing agent worked. I just wish that I knew how long it will last. We really need to remove that power crystal from the lake entirely. Thank you, Jugadin. I will tell Tidon to try the neutralizing agent on one of the captured beasts at once.
Do not lose faith.
Okay. Do not lose faith. Alright, let's go down there. I think I'm going to try not to exceed like an hour on these videos. I might even try to go shorter, depending on, because once I start to level up more, you know, I could go an hour without even leveling, so I might try to cut them down even smaller, maybe even just like doing a couple quests, because even the quests get pretty challenging and time consuming. So I know I don't have the attention span really to watch an hour video, so I want something maybe that it's a little bit more, I don't know, something easier to digest, something that can be watched in one sitting rather than having to like, I don't know, like having to use an hour to watch a video. But that might just be me, so if you guys want something different, let me know. But as for now, I think my videos will be a bit longer until I start to get really into the game. Help, Blood Elves. Uh-oh. They ambushed me. Don't have long. You must eliminate the Blood Elf threat. Find out what they're up to. They're on the ridge behind me. Oh, nice. Look at this. Wow, he looks pretty badass.
Dionys Aka.
Alright, let's go kill some Blood Elves. This is a weird moment. My Draenei Paladin is killing Blood Elves, which is my main race for my Paladin.
I'm out of range.
Something doesn't feel right about this. But duty calls. You know what? I might actually... This probably is better than what I'm wearing, right? I'm not even wearing anything on my chest armor. Yeah, I think Paladins really can pull off sort of the dress look. And especially my favorite armor in the game. Oh yeah, level 5. My favorite armor in the game is the Judgment set. I think that's tier 2. Tier 2. And the pieces you get from Blackwing Lair and Molten Core.
It's too far away.
That is my favorite set of all time. And maybe one day I'll get it. I don't know if I'll be raiding Molten Core and Blackwing Lair in TPC, but I got that transmog in retail. It took a long time actually to farm. I don't have good luck. So I think I got all the pieces except for shoulders, and actually no, the hardest pieces to get were like based on like visual upgrades. Like the helmet was really hard to get. The shoulders were really hard to get, and the, like kind of like the legs, the dress part. Those are all the hardest parts to get, and they are the coolest looking parts, I think. So I guess that makes sense. Why I just really had my fingers on the wrong keys. Yeah, it's just a great set. So I think
need to get closer.
I think they can pull off this look pretty well. But I definitely could be wearing something has a higher armor value. Oh look, Fid 11. I don't know if I said that right. Draenei Shaman. All right, I need 2 more Blood Elves. There we go. Lots of Blood Elves here. Looks like I'm taking 2 on at the same time.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I thought that guy was gonna keep walking. this is not bad. I honestly could probably take 3 of them, but there's no sense in doing that because I don't have any AoE or anything like that. I wonder if I will get Consecration going, Rhett? I don't think so. Or that's just a... I don't know if that's like a spell you get, or it might be something that you get from the spec tree. I don't know. But that would be super beneficial to have, because I think that really used to be their only AoE.
Chronakai Christor.
These blood elves mean to kill us all. How are we to divert them from this course? Give me that. Thank you. I have a plan. We must kill their leader. Without their master, perhaps we will retreat to regroup. We just need to buy time until the repairs are completed. Then Vindicator Aldar must know of this. Kill the surveyor, then return and tell him what you found, or we found. Okay, here we go. See, there's a manhand. Same damage, but no, damage per second's different. Yeah, because it's way faster. That's going to be very good.
Blessings upon your family.
Because I can wear that with my shield, and I will definitely be stronger. Alright, back we go. Oh, let me, I gotta equip this after we're done. Cool. Now we're really looking like a paladin. Yeah, the sound effects in this game are really just beautiful.
I can't cast that yet.
Really makes the world feel alive. Surveyor Candress. She should drop that item that we need. Yeah, there it is. These plans seem important. You should take them to Vindicator Aldar at the crash site. Cool, that was easy. Super easy. Alright. And you know what? I think I'm going to hearth here because I'm going to end the video here. And that thing will recharge by the time I get back on. I think the cooldown, I think, goes, like, it cools down even when you're not playing, so it'll be back by the time I play again. And we'll go turn this quest in and we'll call it. So yeah, anyone who clicked on this video today, I really appreciate you watching, and I hope you come back and check out some more. I think this could be cool, and maybe you're someone that has been playing WoW for a long time and they want to sort of just for once watch someone play WoW instead of actually having to play it. Or maybe you're interested in, maybe you play retail and you've never played Classic, you're interested in it. Hopefully you can learn a few things, and I will try my best to, you know, teach people ways of doing things that maybe I think are beneficial. Definitely not the best, objectively speaking, but maybe you can learn a thing or two from these videos. And if you have any questions, definitely communicate them with me. Or if I'm doing something completely wrong, which I know I probably am, I wouldn't mind the advice in the comments. So appreciate that.
Good fortune.
Thank you for dealing with the Blood Elf Surveyor. Surely she was their leader. Rest assured, we will deal with whatever remnant of them is still nearby. Please take one of these weapons as a sign of my gratitude. Awesome. Very cool. Look at that. Nice little mace there. Alright. Here, let me read those plans. The Blood Elves have followed us here. They are evil to the core and should be wiped from existence. Holy crap. That's a little bit intense. The Vindicator takes a moment to regain his composure. Yeah. Yeah, let's calm down, bud. I apologize. That was uncalled for. I forgive you. We are in debt to your we are in debt to you for uncovering this information, Jugadin. The emitter. Jugadin, while you were out investigating the Shadow Ridge, Zana here has been going on about the holographic emitter. You might want to speak with her.
May your days be long and your heart.
Chronakai Christor.
I got it. I think I managed to fix the emitter. Here, I'll just activate this last crystal and that should do it. Take a look at the emitter, Jugadin. It looks like it's beginning to work. Someone is appearing. Alright, travel to Azure Watch. By all that is good, Jugadin, you must go at once to Azure Watch and speak with Divune. There is a path that leads west of this tiny isle. Follow it and cross the Crystal Brook River to arrive on the larger part of the island. Continue to follow the path that you should find, and then you should find Azure Watch. See if you can convince them to send us some aid and supplies. The rest of us will follow when we can. Thank you. We wouldn't have made it without you. So we got to go report to Azure Watch to send sort of help to these guys, and we can move on and escape this this nightmare.
Seek the path of the light.
All right, so I'm gonna call it here. I really appreciate you watching. Once again, I am Jugadin, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.